my channel. My name is Jaime and this is Let's Talk About It. So today I am here with a Waldorf educational doll. A Waldorf Education was developed in a town near Stuttgart. I'm gonna butcher that, but I'll put it down below. In a town called Waldorf. And I'm assuming that's why they named the doll Waldorf. Waldorf Education is the practicing principles of a man called Rudolf Steiner. And that's also what these dolls are known to be, Steiner dolls. He insisted on various stages of the childhood development stage. I think he kind of thought maybe reading doesn't come first. It probably comes fourth, that kind of thing. The doll's features are intentionally simple, and they're that way so the child can imagine the doll having other features other than the typical happy face that the vinyl dolls will give you. Like when they're sad, the doll can be sad. When you're happy, they can imagine the doll being happy. They typically come at 16 inches, but they do come in all sizes, but it's like a typical 16-inch doll. They are totally inspired by nature and designed to promote learning through imaginative fantasy play, which is right up my alley. I love playing dolls, so obviously I don't mind the fantasy play, and I just like fantasy play. This all helps with the child strengthening their inner picturing abilities as well. So the doll does so much for being so simple. They tend to be on the pricey side. I've been looking for one for a while. I want to say at least a year. I find one, I put it in my cart, I talk to the artist, it's not available. So then that stops me from buying it because it was impulsive of me. And then I go back to looking at others. My favorite place to go is Etsy for all my dolls, really. There are so many good artists. They are pricey, and the reason why they're pricey is because they are typically made from cotton and wool. Simple, healthy, natural, completely sustainable, no off gases or pollution. So now that you know a lot about the Waldorf doll, that was a big intro to a doll, but a lot of people are like, what's a Waldorf doll? You know what I mean? And what's so cool about it, and why is it so pricey? And the reason why it's pricey is because it's made by good stuff. And if you're into your kid cuddling with 100% sustainable, no off gases and all that, and that's kind of what I like to get into on this channel. I have been finding those kind of dolls. They do exist, and the new mamas out there might want it. This is an adult doll channel, but you might stumble upon my channel looking for a toy for your kid, your nephew, niece, I don't know. But let's get into this doll because this doll came from Israel. Yeah, I like to go everywhere for my dolls and see where the talent is. There's a lot of talent everywhere. So this one came from Israel, and I was scammed looking for one of these dolls. I got scammed, and I'm gonna do a video on it. If you really want to see my scam video, I will do a video on it. It's so funny. My boyfriend laughs at me, but it wasn't funny to me. So I got scammed trying to find one of these dolls. You gotta make sure they're following the code. I'm calling it code, but it's probably something else. But they're following the code to making the doll with 100% cotton, wool, sustainable stuff, and all the good stuff. These are nature dolls. And the education is not bad. I totally should have done this with my son because they learn a different way. My son would have had so much fun learning. Instead, I had to struggle. I was sitting on so many dolls, I didn't know which one to pick, and then finally, I stumbled on one that just caught my heart for a couple reasons, and you'll see. Her name is a name I can't quite pronounce, but I took the first 3 letters that I liked from her name, but I named her Soul, and I love that. These doll makers really do take pride in their packaging. It came in one of these. Look. Oh my god, this is the coolest box ever. Her name is Solange. Solange. I guess I could call it that, but I like Soul. You open it up. It looks like this. It looks very beautiful, like a present. Here's a card with my name on it. How nice. Oh, it's a little... This woman, to me, had some of the best artwork, some of the best sculpting features, and some of the best prices I've seen on Etsy with a Waldorf doll in the last year that I've been searching for the perfect doll. She's big. Oh my God. She's got so much weight to her. So I stopped on her because her hair reminded me of me. My hair used to be a little longer. I just cut it recently because it actually gets like this at the end. Kind of thin and, you know, stringy, and I don't know. I've never seen a doll have my hair. It's crazy. And then she comes with this hat, but like her messy hair is what got me, because that's me. If you know me on the outside of, well, probably just on YouTube too. On the outside of YouTube and on YouTube, I don't like to do my hair. It's always a mess. I put it in a hat and it stays in there. And then when I lose my hat, like today, it looks like this. And it looks pretty good because I brushed it today. But usually when it's longer and I get up in the morning, it looks like this and it stays like this all day. And I love that she has my hair. All right, so let's get to the Waldorf part. Okay, so we get a full description here. She stands at 19 inches, 19 and a half inches. She's made with love and care. With a mixture of natural materials. Her skin is from Swiss cotton. She has needle felt face. Her body is stuffed with wadding. Her blonde hair is made from natural goat's hair. Her eyes are embroidered. Her pinafore is made from Roberto Caveri's Italian fabric. Ooh. Shoes from felt and hand embroidered. She's got knitted top and a knitted hat. Solange comes with a pinafore top, briefs, hat, and shoes. Her hair can be gently styled by hand, not brushable. And she is suitable for ages 4 and upwards. I hope she finds a loving home. Oh, she doesn't even know. Solange has found a loving home. So she's got the little panties under here. Oh, cute. We've got the shoes. Waldorf dolls, a lot of them will come with a very, very like regular sock face. It's made like with a sock and not much sculpture going on. Like the lips. She did the lips. I don't know if you see. And if we go close, there's a stitch under here and there's a stitch in here, and she made those lips. So that is some talent, and that's what you're paying for a lot of too with this doll, I feel. The face is very plain, like true to the Waldorf Education rules. They want you to have a plain face so the child can imagine the doll to be in their mood. You know, it's their buddy. Their buddy should be mad when they're mad, and happy when they're happy, and sad when they're sad. And that's the Waldorf inner imaginary skills that you develop with these dolls. And I really took to this doll. I just love the fact that it's made, this is like goat hair, and it feels like my hair, thin and soft. Take a look at her chin. She's got a good stuffing. The dress is just too cute. Look at this dress, guys. It's kind of got like a little tulle. It's like a tulle type of trim on the bottom. And this is primo, nice, beautiful cotton dress. The hair, like I said, let's take a look at the hair. It looks just like mine when it's wet and I sleep on it, and I wake up in the morning when it's long. It's the same thing. I can't even get over it. I was destined to wait a year for this doll. I searched. She got to me lickety split. I mean, she came from Israel, and she was here like faster than I get things from California. Seriously. So I'm going to leave her shop down below, like I always say. I'm going to sit her up, and she's always going to remind me that when I'm sad, she's sad. When I'm happy, she's happy. When I'm mad, she's going to be mad. And she's just so beautiful. And I own one. I've always wanted one. There's so many, guys. You can get scammed. Make sure you go through an Etsy seller. That's my advice for you if you want a Waldorf doll, or make it yourself. But if you want one, go through a seller on Etsy. Don't go anywhere else. I mean, if you are a doll collector and you like to collect all kinds that have a story, this one's perfect. Because this Waldorf guy, Waldorf, like the Waldorf salad, it's got like very rustic items in it, like cranberries and walnuts, right? Isn't that the salad? Like, he had like a good idea, because there are some kids that don't learn in order like everybody else's. I certainly wasn't that type either. I had a hard time myself. So this education I didn't know of when I was younger, and had I known, I would have put my son through it. And I think that he would enjoy his experience in school instead of dreading it, like he unfortunately did. Guys, so how could you not like that stringy hair? Love it. I love your hair. She's gonna sit on a shelf right near me. So guys, if you want one of these for yourself and you like her style, I will leave a link down to her store down below, and she was really fast, and believe me, I've looked for a year. Her prices and her work, it's a perfect match if you're on a wee budget like me. So if you like this video, please press like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.